former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Under center for the Vikings. Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Chandler. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 37. A good pickup there on 20 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They run it with Chandler. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Now Chandler. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup. They'll look to throw here. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. On 3rd down, Chandler. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's in. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Rager, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure where they're going to... You're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Joseph connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Minshew. And that going to be taken in by Ashton Doolin. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Minshew sets to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler, and he's got some space, and now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Vikings!
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Joseph on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. First down, they'll start out with Moss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Minshew. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Pass out left, caught by Woods. He's at the 30. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Moss. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Moss. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop right around the 5 here. Brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do?
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. DJ Waller got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one. They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! Nick Muse from a yard out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
A lot of times when you take a tight end in later rounds, you're doing it with a little bit of hope, some potential. But not so with this guy. They believe he can really make an impact in the red zone, and he definitely makes good on that faith right there.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And it's 21-3. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis. as they get set to take over.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 31, Minshew. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll try to throw for him with Minshew. That is caught. It's Perriman. And some space here. Touchdown, Colts. Brashad Perriman, 69 yards. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it makes the score 21-10.
Colts 10.
Let's go, fellas.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Back to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down. In the first half, this might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
Taken in at the 22. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And they will remain 2. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. Welcome back. Halftime. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. This strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the gun is Minshew. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll go play action here with Minshew. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, a 22.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Moss on the give up the middle. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Zach Moss, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are back within a score.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for 2. And Minshew will throw for it.
It's complete. And he's not going to get in as the try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there, because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
1. On 3rd down, Chandler. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll give the Vikings a first down.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler. And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Hall, off play action. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 36. 23 yards the pickup there. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Running from the shotgun with Madison. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Hall.
That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Hall. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Let's do this, man.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Hall. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go do this thing, baby. Let's go, baby. Turn it up. Let's go. Let's go.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Moss. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Right back to Moss. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Haven't been a defensive coordinator yet. The big 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Able to find his man, Woods. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll toss this right side to Moss. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. You told me before it's tough to identify how to block a 3-4 defense. There wasn't a whole lot of blocking there.
And one other thing an offensive line coach told me, if you want to run wide against a 3-4, which is difficult to do because of the speed of the outside linebackers, it's often difficult for your offensive linemen to hit targets in space and create lanes for your guys to run through.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. On the handoff, it's Moss. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now at this point.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Minshew, he's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. They might up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Let a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
On 4th down, Minshew. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So a failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a 1st down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Hall. Incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Hall. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. That is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they've got a fourth down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Up the middle they go. Chandler. He will push his way down to about the 14.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hall. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Quiddy Pay in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I could dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
A little extra pressure with this one for Greg Joseph.
This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up.
Joseph's got it.
And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So the Colts now down by 8. At time, a huge factor. They need a touchdown and, of course, the two-point conversion as well. Now Minshew. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. DJ Waddle in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Minshew's throw pulled in by Woods. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now third down as the clock runs. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. Couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.